Oh, yo, hello. It's me, Mellaby, and I'm back again to stream more. Hope everyone's been having a nice week, perhaps? I think that's a thing that happens, correct? Could be. Could be. Took me a bit to get started today, but I'm glad to be here. Feeling practically normal, actually, so hey, that's not too bad. Looking forward to getting back into this game. It's been a minute. I had an inclination to stream earlier in the week, but didn't manage to it. Okay, let me get my caffeine in it. Okay, back to look outside. Yes, yes. Sorry for the slow start. I want to make sure my audio sounds okay, things like that. Something I forgot to do real quick. But I think I have a bit of a moist mouth problem, but I don't know if what I just did was the correct way to go about fixing it. Yo, how's it going, X's? How's your day? That's excellent. That sounds super. Oops, hold on. Yeah, it sounds really nice. I unfortunately have to work, but you know. I think a lot of people do, so I'm glad you don't, though. Oh, lovely. Super, super. I hope it gets, you know, some nice feedback for you. Not familiar with the Thunderstore. Either that's a mechanic or a actual location of some kind. But either way. Let's see here. All right. Okay, got a little recap from Sybil. Okay, yeah, I kind of thought so. That makes the most sense to me, but it also almost kind of sounded like a mechanic within like having a store of I don't know. It sounds like some sort of energy system almost, but I'm sure you'll get it. You made it this far, so let's see. So as it was, let me do a little internal recap here. Special shop, it broke for 6 months. Wow. Oh, it broke mods for 6 months, yeah. I see, yeah. Yeah, that's always a risk, isn't it? Something new gets added to the game that just completely, like, just wreaks havoc on the internal structures. Never had it happen to me specifically, but I understand, you know, enough to get that very much is a possibility. Let's see here. So, alright, let me get myself into this. Alright, there we go. I think I'm ready to actually start for the day. So, Absolutely, yeah. I imagine you're probably tinkering with that right now. For sure. You're welcome to lurk and watch me sort of, you know, shamble through this game as much as you like. I've really been enjoying it. I hope I hope that comes across. Let's see here. As it is, I think I need to pick myself up from last time. I think what I did was I finished up the basement. Oh right, I remembered before I quit last time, I never got a chance to look at the item I got. This, I don't even remember where I would have found that. Okay, that one's bad actually. Got it. What else? Protects you from stun and paralysis. That's not bad. I'm sure I'll find a use for that. Let's see here. So I need to get the rat back in my party. I need to heal everyone up a little bit. I'm a little concerned about where I am in this game. I think I have 4 days left, and I have quite a few loose ends I need to sort of tie up. Progress in sort of all of it, but I don't know exactly what else will happen after that, so I don't know exactly how much time I actually have to complete everything I need to. Or, you know, even what some of that entails, so. Okay, back with this. Surprised this has not happened yet. I swore it happened last time, but I guess it must have been one of the last things I did before I decided to stop for the day. Okay, I need to give everyone a little more health. We're currently at 5, yeah. I should have some food at least. Oh my. Yeah, getting a little thin. Let's see, rice and frozen veggies, sure. I've been doing, I think I may have mentioned this last time, but I've been working on this sort of dish involving cauliflower and yellow squash. I've been making it very spicy, and it's sort of like a simmered thing. I have it over a bed of rice. It's really good, but it's not exactly what I want it to be still. I don't know, I need to do some more, I need to work on the sauce. I don't have any experience with sauces. And I think the main issue is probably I'm just not willing to go in on the amount of oil and other things like that you would actually need to give the sauce the richness I would want it to. As it is, that this is pretty healthy. Maybe I should be satisfied with it, but all the same, I like how spicy it is, so that's good. See, after the rat baby thing took its first steps, it started walking around everywhere. Now it's making messes all over the apartment. You shrug. Maybe this is what being a parent is like. Probably. I imagine rats and babies are at least somewhat similar. Let's see here. Not derogatory. Let's see. Maybe I say, oh, let's see too much. I'm not sure. Alright, what else we got? Probably need at least one more set of this. Yeah, I could definitely use some more stamina. So we're gonna do potatoes. Potatoes with nothing, eh? Nothing at all. The humble spud. Just a plate of mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes, okay. Not a great meal on their own. I don't know, you get some rosemary and some oil on that, you bake them. I mean, you could make do with that, you know. I'd be more satisfied with that than I would be a big sad plate of mashed potatoes. I'm kind of anti-mashed potato, to be honest. Let's see here. It's just too homogenized, you know. Is there anything else I could use here in place of all of my food? Again, I'm kind of at a place of risk. I don't know. I'd love to... Are there any games that I haven't finished yet? I would love to roll for the nurse. I think I've had kind of bad luck with with some of these, Have I finished this one? I think I have. I seem to recall the ending for it. Screamadoria, Myrmidon, Mad Wheels. Let me just double check on that. Yeah, I think it was Hurt Me Plenty, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that just puts me in a place where I'd be playing, Wizard's Hell, perhaps. I'll play it. Play a bit of Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears. You've never heard of this one before. It seems like some kind of management game with wizards in hell? You're not doing so well. You build a lot of torture chambers, but don't have the enough demonic workforce to man the devices. The demons are on strike. You don't really get this game yet, so it's not very rewarding to play. Maybe if you keep at it though. Maybe. Charts and graphs. I do like how each game has its own bespoke little graphics on the screen. That's more effort than Frankie had to go to. Okay, no, unfortunate. Okay. No door knock for that one. Do I have anything I could use to make things? I feel like making things is gonna really get me far right now. No, none of that. But I want to see if I can make anything good with the Metacell, maybe. Vinegar. 2 disinfectant. Oh, a Wizard Hell-like game, huh? I'd be interested if you recall what that is. I imagine it wouldn't be quite as outlandish. Just even in like core gameplay principles, but let's see here. It sounds silly though. I don't think I really can make any super healing items right now, which is what I would like to do. But maybe I could make a decent hero care acid flask. I mean, that's not a bad item. I'll make one set of that. Okay. Okay, I think I'm set to go back out. I have many things to figure out still. First and foremost, let me check my key items. Have I gotten the... Let's see. Rip Philippe. I think I have to go back for the photographs that have been developed by, shoot. I haven't been playing this game for a week. I can't even remember, what's his name? Oh, Lyle, right? There we go. Yeesh. Yeah, let me check Lyle's apartment. Syntopia, got it. I will take a quick glance at that. I don't know. I don't know if that sort of thing is necessarily exactly my wheelhouse, but I'd be curious to see it. Oh right, maybe I should eat all that hamburger. You're back. Developed your photo. Don't look at it, I was fine. I looked at the thing before. There isn't much else it can do to me. So, how about, like, another kiss? I mean... Alright. Score. Okay, close your eyes again. My. Again, you kiss a boiling hot, glassy, bulbous surface. You hear countless chirps and whirs within Lyle, as if there's clockwork inside of him. Is he wearing some kind of mask? I am a bit curious. Little peek wouldn't hurt, right? Cautiously open your eyes. You yelp as you see your own screaming face reflected from a large, round camera lens. I see. Erg, no. Why did you look? I told you not to look. Sorry, Lyle. Jeez. I got curious. Yeah, I'm sorry. I trusted you. Scuttles into the dark room and slams the door behind itself. And now I feel bad. Shoot. Whatever this thing is, it sounds like you broke its heart. Nah, man. Dang. Well, I almost... I don't know. I don't know if it's conductive to load my save, but hopefully Lyle will be alright. Oh, thanks very much. I appreciate that, yeah. I don't know. Hamburger. Or rather just beef, I guess. This guy wasn't too tough to deal with. Actually, while I think about it, I do need to... Let me do a, yeah, check my equipment for the day. Patchwork Club. I might actually want to hold on to that for a minute. I do have duct tape, but, I'm getting a little rough on weapons, actually. Okay, yeah, I think for now I'm gonna still hold on to good weapons for a moment. Optimize. Oh, that totally changed. Dan right around. That'll probably be okay. But I don't necessarily know that I want to be using the sledgehammer either. Maybe it'll be alright. It does give Dan access to more of his skills, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. So you optimize. Okay, a little better. Now the eye amulet. Oh right, this undoes... I don't know why, I like Dan to have his access to, yeah, let me fix that. Me. That's pretty substantial. I think that's a good thing to do for Helen. Crushing damage resistance, like who cares? I want Lyle to, I want Dan to have that blindness energy. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. It sounds amusing. But perhaps I think I might like the idea of that sort of thing being made fictionally. I imagine the real deal is probably, you know... I don't know if I can articulate what I'm trying to say right now, but... What game is this? Space Truckers, right, I do need this, important. So I don't think that I can... Let's go ahead and, yeah, do a little bit of setup here. Blind Fury, Meltdown, Vicious Remarks, sure. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna do a proper setup while he's at a distance. Copy date. Lucky. Alright, and then I think at this point I should be okay to... Man, Dana's doing crazy on viewership. That's great. I think just kind of normal stuff at this point should be alright. Too far to hit, right? Yeah, I was gonna say that claymore, I wondered if it has a long reach, and indeed it does. That's cool. Nice attention to detail. This guy's not looking too good. Yeah, I was gonna say that should about do it. Raw beef. Give me that beef. Batteries on the shelf. Weird that you even have the option to oh no, I guess you always can leave things. Yeah, at some point I did. It's been a minute. How's it going today, Kate? Yeah, I hope you've been having a nice week. I've been busy. It's been taking me a while to get through this game, but I suppose that's just how it has to be right now. But yeah, I know that's not always not always a good thing. I hope you I hope you feel refreshed at some point, but I know the implications. Yeah, at work and just otherwise, just haven't had the time for this, so, or maybe just even simply not putting the time into it, but I'm glad I sat down and decided to stream today. Sometimes it gets me a little longer to get going than I want it to, but so far I've been consistent with at least keeping the pattern of, you know, keeping at it, so. So most recently what I've done is Lyle wanted another kiss, and I took a peek and broke Lyle's heart, seemingly, so I feel a little bad about that, but hopefully we can talk it out, I guess. We'll see. But for now, I have a lot of sort of loose ends I need to follow up on. A lot of things in this game I've been doing. Let's see. So I kind of feel like I should go top down. Oops. Not necessarily what I wanted to have happen. I don't know if it's worth my time to beat this guy up, although I'm sure I could now. I don't know, it might not be too bad of an idea, but I am always hurting for health items these days. Now I've seen the bits of this game I've seen. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't have all the offerings. I need to wrap up the Frederick quest, and one of the other ones. I think I know where I need to go for. One of the others, I think I'm at 3 out of 4 in some level of completion, or at least in some manner of understanding of what I still have to do. I have the photos, I need to get the painting, I know I need to get into the security room. Yeah, I imagine this guy, Molotovs are good on a lot of things. I don't know if you know this. Actually, it might not be a bad... I know that this is actually a pretty interesting fight. I don't know what it would take to sort of beat him as early as it would be advantageous to, but this guy has a really interesting item. And it's a shame, actually, like probably most players, I didn't think to try beating this guy, and so I won't really get the benefit from what he has, but I'm gonna take a shot at it. So let's see here. Nitro boost. Dan's doing really hot right now with his viewership, so I think I'll go in with I don't know. Yeah, Blind Fury. I have Dan set up to be immune to blindness, so that's great. We'll do a stock, and we've got Waffle just doing little stuff, unfortunately, but it'll work. Not great. I'm thinking about, I really like the hallway setup for these fights. I know it's not the only game to sort of have this, like, you know, I mean, obviously a lot of classic RPGs are first-person combat like this, but something about having everything, you know, sort of like superimposed on a hallway, just really, you know, it funnels your attention to it. I think it's a really good, like, visual format for these fights. It really just sort of puts whatever's going on, like, within the scenario, you know, the sort of characters you're finding twisted in these halls, you know, it's just a really good sort of like backdrop to that. I really like the hallways. Let's see here. I think artistically it's cool. Okay, we're gonna do Helen stuff now. I think, okay, yeah, finally there. I can actually do Helen's large attacks now. She needs a bladed weapon, that's the thing, yep. Okay. So I think, in the meantime, I don't know if I want to... It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. X4, I mean, this would definitely get it done, but... See, I am getting later in the day. This might not be a bad idea, actually. I'll go for it. This should probably take care of the whole thing. $46, $48, $52, $43. Okay, not... Alright, fine. So this is a fairly large fight then. Okay. Let's see here. I do like how the crown is visible there. Fun hint, but I guess you wouldn't realize the significance of it until afterwards, as these things go. Let's see here. So maybe I can do something else good. Let's see, Octa Strike. I really feel like you need to have both arms for that to be a really good ability, but you know. Perhaps, let's see. Maybe I dither too much on these choices. It's certainly, adding to my playtime, I'm sure, but, let's see, taunts enemies, so it's scary, I don't know, is that good? I don't really think I want to be taking all that damage like that. Let's see. This isn't the time to be doing that for sure. I think for now I'll just do a series of normal attacks. More Blind Fury I think is a good idea. Let's see, Helen can't do... What is this? I see. Not sure that's a good idea. I think just a normal attack would be fine. And maybe... This will be all good. Okay, yeah, Dan's doing really good damage. Okay, there we go. Cool. Rusty Crown. So I don't know... Let me see here. So yeah, this particular item here... A rusty old crown that was worn by a grotesque rat monster. You hear squeaking in your head. So, as I understand it, from what I've seen, if you're wearing this, every single rat on this floor has their own dialogue, and they won't be violent to you. And there's various, like, little things that you can gain from these conversations. So, it's a really good item that I think a lot of people probably miss. Like a lot of things in this game. Very, very replayable. Very cool. And I guess actually there's something else I saw accidentally. As long as I know about it, I may as well seek it out. No reason to hide myself from it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that was a good use of my time because... Okay, yeah, so here's how... Okay, so it is kind of telegraphed right here. See, look, you've got glowing eyes on this side, glowing eyes here, but a conspicuous space. And so... Hello, friend. I have a proposal for you. It's nothing too bad, I just need help from someone who can still get around. No doubt you've noticed the rats infested this floor. If you kill some of them, collect their tails and bring them to me. I'll trade you for some of my stuff. They're collectibles. What do you need them for? It is a little odd, isn't it? Well, I was bitten by that prowling thing in the hallway, and well, things changed quite drastically for me after that. Things weren't too bad at first. I was turning into some kind of rat man thing. Not great, but at least I was stable. But then I got bitten again and again, and then things escalated very quickly. Yeesh. I'll spare you the worst details, but blood, tongue, skin, screaming, intestine. Okay, yeah, so we got some... This guy's oversharing a little bit. I mean, I get it, but, you know, sometimes you gotta rein it in at least a little, you know? So I know it's a little strange, but I can't really help it, and that's how my body works now. So anyway, collecting rat tails makes complete sense now that you have a little bit of context, right? Yeah, a little context always helps, you know? I'm glad this guy thinks it's normal at least, you know? Let's see... Yeah, sure. Great. So, collected any rat tails? Yeah, I have a lot of rat tails. Yeah, I know, I can feel them. Here's my selection, what would you like? So yeah, so you can get stuff. Neat. Whole little hidden section here. Giant rat skull. I feel like I have one of those from somewhere else, don't I? It's like a, I'm curious about the ring. Not that really any of the rings I've seen are that cool, but this one might be okay. Greasy Curse Ring grants disease affinity. Elements grant you power. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Come to me, little one. The rat tails wriggle out of your grasp and inch their way to the hole like worms. How many tails do I even have? The whip, I don't know, is that any good? 2 tails, that doesn't sound super. Let me see how many tails I actually have. Watch out for my other half in room 13. Much less friendly than I am. I see. Oh, that reminds me, I think, yeah, I never did fight that thing, so I can at least use the crown for something. Let's see here. Gear, we're going to look at, no, wait, I'm distracted. I wanted to look and see how many tails I have. Okay, 9, so I can afford most of it, really. I don't think the tails have any other use. So I'm definitely gonna get the whip. Let's see. Multiple foes and may cause disease. Alright. That would be handy for Waffle, perhaps. Yeah, that sounds actually pretty good. That's at least a little bit of a combo for him. The belt, sure. Boost luck and agility. I don't really use jump, which is the only really agility-based thing that I can really think of. Yeah, I mean, there's things that I still don't know about for sure. It seems like a pretty big game, and it makes me very excited for Malison again, because, you know, it's, again, this sort of design sensibility, but 10 years of work instead of, like, you know, 1, so... Yeah, I think there's a lot of fun things still to find and explore. I know there was, I don't think... I watched one of your VODs where you were in the mold basement, and yeah, there is a very fun encounter down there that you missed. And actually that whole area can go in a few different ways, depending on whether you actually have Felipe with you. So yeah, there's definitely more to see if you wanted to see it. It's a lovely game. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see. Let me look at my... How much do these do? 20? That's not good. gonna pass on that. I guess that's the debuffs are alright, but whom should you have? In what context? I'm not sure I completely pick up the question, but I mean, to put it this way, the outcome would be mostly the same, but there's some different dialogue and things if Felipe is with you when you go to the big mushroom. Oh no, you're good. No worries at all. So yeah, there is I guess I could just say it. There's a in the sort of like the maze of the mold basement. There is, you know, a bunch of that puzzle with the mushrooms. You step on one, and it raises other mushrooms, and so you have this sort of door and switch system. On I think the right side of that area, there is an empty alcove with nothing in it, and if you step on the mushroom to get in, you get locked into place, and you know, I mean, that's all I really need to say, is you get stuck in an area behind a mushroom. And something happens. It's actually a really fun little encounter. So if you do play again, I do recommend making sure that happens, because it's silly. It's a good one. Yeah. Let's see. But for now, I wanted to look and see. Yeah. I wanted to take a peek at Let's go into my gear and see. Or I guess no, I'll take a look at okay, accessory. Okay, so I already have a rat tail belt, so it might be better to go in for bombs actually. I suppose I'll do it now. And I'm pretty sure I have the rat skull too. Actually, that might be a really good hat, so let me think about that. Might be good just to have two of those. Let's see. I think someone's probably wearing it. Let's see. Hockey helmet, right. But do I not have a, I swore I had a rat skull hat. I guess I was mistaken. Okay, well then maybe that's the way to go. Wait, maybe it's not a helmet? I kind of thought it was a hat for some reason. Well, I'm just gonna leave this for now. This is like dead air, so... Let's see, I'll come back and get some bombs if I need them. Okay, so, before I head back to the apartment, because it's late at night, I did want to go to apartment 13. Which I think, yeah, it should be right here. Or wait, no, oh, okay, so he's the mouth, weird, okay, got it. That's not what I expected. I think, where am I going then, apartment 11, I suppose? I misconstrued. This place is so weird. Ugh. It's actually a little easier to find the way out with. Hold on. What place is this? Oh, hey, that's okay. Oh, no, I don't want to be here. Never mind. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Did you ever give Rafta the stationery and pen, and then give the love letter to Nestor? Because that was a fun little thing that happened. I won't spoil that if you haven't done that yourself, but that was certainly something. A love story for the ages, to be sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So I think, what was it, Mars? No? Yeah. Oh wait, Earth. I'm silly. Okay, let me go ahead and oh man, the rat acoustics in here are really good. Yeah, the crown feels deathly cold. You hear the squeaking of rats in your head. So I think the rat freak bows its head in respect. It presents an offering. Rat claws. Alright. Nice. And did I ever actually go over here? I may have forgotten to get this item. No, I got it. Okay. Very ominous that the music stops. Works really well the first time, but the scripting kind of is unnecessary to trigger that second time. It kind of ruins the ambiance. Oh well. Let's see here. So, rat claws. Let's take a peek. Surely some sort of weapon, right? Or no, it might be an accessory. Yanma belt. Enables the use of the Yanma kick, huh? What kind of item are these? Now I'm confused. It's not even gear? Interesting. Or maybe it's like a two-handed weapon? That would maybe make sense. Yeah, there they are. Okay, it must be... Attacks twice, may cause bleeding. Okay. Right, and I have a rat whip too. Yeah, well, speaking of, I wanted to maybe have Waffle use that. Yeah, rat tail whip. So a little worse attack, but not by much. Multiple foes and causes disease. That seems like a really good thing for somebody who does a copy attack to have, so that will help quite a bit. Nice. Good for the child. And then I wanted to probably take the crown back off. Just not a great item outside of that particular context. Headphones, not bad. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Okay. Squeaking of rats stops. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, I don't think that time will really pass. Now, I don't really know how the system works on the context of... I know that time passes when you go into new areas, but does combat pass time? I'm not so sure. However, I will be back in just a minute. I'm gonna take a small break. Okay, so I think recently someone gave me, oops, hold on. There we go. Everything else looks normal. 1 second though. Yeah, I need to get some proper be right back screens and so forth. All right. There we are. So yeah, I think it probably would be a good idea to go through this area a little bit while I have, I don't know, such good viewership with Dan and other such benefits right now. I know that there is, yeah, someone tipped me off on sort of where I needed to go from here, and I'm thankful for that, so. How am I doing on health? Not the best, but I should be okay. I want to try to push it a little bit instead of using health items. Right. Hello. Hi again. Yeah, nitro boost. We're gonna get Dan going in with I guess Blind Fury. I imagine, yeah, all three of these are different, so maybe Blind Fury is not the best choice, actually. Instead, we're going to do Vicious Remarks. Let's see here. I guess we'll go in on, I think the I one probably is going to have some annoying status effects it does, so let's swing at that one. And then Helen can just do, it might not be a bad idea to get Helen on with, confuses everyone. Is that my party members too? I kind of forget. Melee attacks are more deadly. That might be a bad thing though with the fallen defense. I think instead I'll just go in and hit this guy. And we're gonna do a copy dad because I really want to start swinging that whip around. Okay, nitro boost. Okay, this guy ain't too scary at all. We're just gonna do normal stuff in that case, so. Let's see, more Vicious Remarks, absolutely. Okay, yeah, good. Dan is poisoned to ag. Alright, there we go. Pretty easy fight. Yeah, I probably should have done this a while ago, but hey. Stained key, there it is. That's what I needed. So I wonder what way there is to find that. I'm sure there are multiple bits of dialogue throughout this sort of little painter's adventure that probably let you know that key is there, but I have not found any of them, so the little tip was good. I wonder if Fred That Bites mentions it. That has to be the place I could still find it. I know that the green Fred brings it up himself too, but only if you mess up pretty drastically, so maybe I should be using an antidote here. At this point I feel like I've kind of wasted the benefit. Yeah, sure. Wait, balm won't do it? Disinfectant, smelling salts, medication. I'm not using medication. I'm all out of antidote, huh? I know poison does go away on its own, so I guess I'm just gonna rely on that. Yeah, there we go. Now let's see if I can't find... Okay, not this guy. Oh, as long as I'm here though, I can talk to this Fred. This guy's pretty handy. Nice guy. Can you heal me? Sure. Hooray. Give me some of that good revitalizing paint. I've done a good job considering the circumstances that I'm gonna leave. Okay. So at this point I've officially started killing Freds. Treachery. I don't think... I've been told that there's no way to merge all of the Freds together, which is what I would have liked to have done. But maybe there is. I don't know. I'm assuming I've been led on good information. Go away. No. You go away. Alright, well, knowing what I know... I don't know, I do want to talk to... Gotta sleep. You sleep again, huh? Well, if you're going to sleep, thanks for stopping in. It's fun talking for a minute. Absolutely. You know, I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess I feel pretty soothed myself, so thank you. Really? Okay. Well, that's probably nice, right? I don't know if I can do that. I think the way my attention span works, there's no chance of me doing that too often. I think maybe it's happened once or twice, though. Oh, well, anyways, I appreciate that. That sounds like a good thing for me to be able to do, to have, is a nice soothing voice still. I don't know, I used to be a little more boisterous, but, you know, I mean, you overthink these things. Maybe... I think I've always been kind of soothing for sure, so yeah. Let's see. For now though, I think I'm in an okay position, having fought one Fred to fight more Freds, so we'll do that. I don't imagine this guy being too scary, but it's always good to go in with a Nitro Boost, so we'll start with that. And then we can do a Blind Fury, we'll do a... I think just attacks at this point should be fine. Okay. Ooh, that looked like a really cool sprite. You can't even see most of it, but it was quite large. Neat. Yes. But yeah, I think I could say the same about yourself. You've got a nice calm presence in your streams as well. So I think it's a nice thing to have. It's not always the most common type of stream you see, but yeah, it's always fun to see somebody who's got kind of a nice calm demeanor. I can't really abide too much by I don't watch streams with people who are always yelling all the time. It's just not really my vibe, so yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Absolutely. I'd like to think I can still kind of tell jokes and stuff sometimes too. I think I've kind of not lost that ability, but to me at least I noticed a difference, you know. Yeah, I haven't heard you doing much yelling, but that's fine. I mean, you know, that's fun too. And I guess that's one thing that I wish I could do a little more, is be a little more dynamic. I think, you know, the reason people watch streams is so that they can sort of share these experiences. And, you know, I mean, it's I think there's certain parts of that maybe I wouldn't, you know, be the best at, so. But yeah, it's like, you know. For now though, I'm gonna have a bit more of this caffeine. I'm still kind of a little slouched into myself here. Hold on. I'm not sure why the fight music is playing here. I would think that the ambiance would be better with without that. The finickiness of RPG Maker, I suppose, probably is the culprit again. What are you? The faceless thing pantomimes a painting on an invisible easel. It's either an artist or a mime, or both. Are you the real Frederick? The faceless thing gives a 2, no 4 thumbs up. That's an affirmative. They've all been saying that. Although he does have a real Fred ring though. It is the correct color. Where's your face? The faceless thing puts one set of hands around its hollowed face at another mimics painting. You're not entirely sure what it means. A painter has his face? Yeah, so it's fairly... I think probably this is the real Fred if I had to guess. The Fred in the living room seems a bit too, I don't know, normal. In a way that's not too normal, so... What happened to you? Slouches then pretends to paint. Another hand yanks at the space where its face should be. Okay, and I think this is another hint for the correct painting in the dark room. I've been thinking about that puzzle. I don't know the solution, you know, I haven't seen anyone else do that, so I am going on my own there. I think it's blue though. I think the color that I'm looking to pull from the dark room is the blue painting. Because there's been blue here and there throughout this apartment, on the easel, and here, and of course it is a painting of the sky, even if it is sort of, I think, an evening painting. It's gotta be blue. I'm gonna get the blue one. Something or someone has stolen this man's face. Yeah. So, I guess then the thing to do is just not to fight this one? Is that the case? I'm gonna go with that. I think that's the solution here. A rare comic book. Well, I suppose he won't be minding if I take that. Considering he's faceless. Oh yeah, turpentine. I should be using these. So I guess at this point I kind of just have to fight all these, right? Is that the idea? I don't really want to be doing that to some of these Freds. I like these Freds. Yeah, I really like the scenario presented here. This is a very fun, fun area. So I guess I kind of want to do the normal route. I imagine it could be a lot of fun to leave one of these other Freds as the true Fred. I couldn't imagine doing it to this one though. It seems like it would be a rough thing. Either way, this is an unhappy scenario right here. I do feel bad. Yeah, do you need help? Does need help. Oops. Hold on. So it does want to die. I'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Ah. Tumor Fred is regenerating its wounds. Yeah, he's certainly he's up against it. I guess you know, I mean, this is, you know, it's a dark scenario. Tumor Fred collapses to the ground, emitting a horrible screech. His misshapen limbs go limp, his eyes roll back into his faces, and his many mouths exhale one last painful breath. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, you know, what's... You know, it's... I don't know. There's a certain callousness to both sides of it, you know? It's like... I don't want someone to suffer, but, you know, I wish things could have been better. Even in death, his body continues to shift and change. Well, he's in the painting now, right? So I suppose it is a mercy then. Yeah, disgusting lump of flesh. You can barely make out Frederick's features in the shape. It is titled Agony. And then, of course, there's the fact that, you know, he was created just to feel that pain. You know, that's the interpretation of Frederick that he was, so... So that's tough for him, you know. I guess it would be just as hard to commit him to exist like that forever, you know. Fringe painted. It depicts a sinister Frederick wreathed in shadows. I didn't stick around during the stream, but the developer for this game was talking about this particular Fred. I guess there was some more planned for this particular Fred, but it's not really in the game so much, so it was just sort of inferred. I can't quite recall the details, but it seemed interesting. Oh well. Let's see. So I think I'll go ahead and clear out the Freds on this side of the area. I think there's still one more door that I missed over this way. Is that right? I don't know if it's my monitor or if this area is just that dark, but I really cannot see the holes in the floor. Maybe my room's a little too bright. Let's see, did I swore there was... Where is the weird, like, deity Fred? Okay, this is not where I want to be. I'd be interested to see what you get as a reward from the deity Fred, though. Other side, top left, gotcha. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Exus. As ever. Let's see. But perhaps I have top left of this room. I think I've inferred the wrong instructions. Let's see. Door on the left. Gotcha. I don't see a door on the left. I mean, I'm on the right now, obviously, but not in that room. That room was locked, and I found the guy before, so let me see. Yeah, follow the top wall. Got it. Alright, well, there's no door here. I think I'm missing something obvious. Okay, I found it. Gotcha. Yep, here we are. Yeah, it was more like middle left, but we're good. So, I think... I still have some scarier Freds I have to fight. So I think I do have to fight all the Freds. I don't think I could just leave them be. It would be nice to be pacifistic about it and just, I don't know, leave a problem to itself. But I think that I can't get the painting without a bag, right? So I'm not entirely sure on that, but I know that that seems to be how this puzzle works. Let's see, so I've done a lot of conversation with this guy, but Can I... I don't want to talk. Oh, he bit himself. Okay, bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna fight it. Okay, so let's go ahead and nitro boost. We love nitro boost. Ooh, Dan's out of stamina. Just gonna do normal stuff now, I think. I don't want to fight, but I'm very capable of defending myself. I imagine. Yeah, okay. Well, I still believe him. Claymore was damaged. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's one I want to keep going. Let's see. I think I still have some duct tape, I hope. I kind of recall using the last of it, though. No. Oh, I have plenty of duct tape. Super. Oh, and I guess I can't be holding the item I want to, We'll survive one more break. So, like, wait. Do I want to keep it like this then? And then, like, use the tape? I don't know how that works, but I might try it that way. I'd hate to lose it, though, by being foolish. Because it's a pretty good item. But I think part of that benefit might be the fact that you don't have to repair it as often. Let's see. So, how's everyone else doing on items? Sledgehammer's holding in good. The chef's knife, I'll let it get more chipped up. I'm not that worried about that. This guy does concern me a little bit. I think Dan's gonna need a healing item for sure. And what do the mushrooms do? You can use them, that's a bit concerning. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Let's see here. Wish I had some other healing items. This is a smart thing to do. It might be better just to go and heal up at the apartment at this point. Plus Dan's out of stamina. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put a pin in it here. Come back tomorrow. I don't know though. He's got so much viewership. His damage is really good. I think I'll do that though. I think better safe than sorry is smart at this point. I've done a lot of random things, and I'm not sure I'll remember everything if I die here, so... Okay... I gotta say, this slowed down music is pretty lovely. I know it's supposed to sound ominous, but I think it sounds nice too. Oh man, it's gonna hurt real bad to have to fight Caterpillar Fred. Delirium Fred. I wonder what his painting is going to describe him as. I'm pretty curious about that. None of that, please. Let's see here. There we go. Had to explode a bot. All good. See, I don't think this is the door I'm looking for, but close enough. Ah, come on. I think this is it. No. Wrong again. So then it should be 2 up then? Not quite. I know I can get through that way if I want to go through Lyle's. Maybe I should bite the bullet and just do that. Nope, I made it. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Lovely. Okay, plenty of experience. Nice. Level 14 Dan, hooray. Okay, well, I do want to remember this time to feed the rats. I think everyone else is going to be okay for food until tomorrow morning. That's what you normally do. So let's go ahead and cook. I guess just like a TV dinner for the rats, or for the roaches, rather. Boy. Very nice. Yeah, I will save after sleeping. Right now it is probably, yeah, time to sleep. Almost noon, so I was up too late. Knock at the door. 3 days left. Okay. Well, I hope that was worth it. Cockroach. Take the paper. Primitive drawing of a cockroach and a human eating something together. Cute. Okay, save first, I think. How are you doing today? To be honest, I can barely even remember anything about the outside anymore. It's weird. Just a week ago, I was yearning to go back outside, but now it's like I can't even remember it. Like, this is my whole life. Is it like that for you, too? I've always been an indoor guy. I can't picture you as an outdoor person, but I can't picture me as an outdoor person either. It feels like I've forgotten what it's like entirely. So what's new? Anything interesting? Nothing too stressful then. Yep, just painting stuff and I don't know. The mushrooms, I guess, before that. Let's see here. Someone at the door. Let's take a look. Ah. Is this Ernest? Hello. Hey, it's old Ernest. Got any spare food? Open the door. Yes. Ran out of food again. Invite inside. I don't know. Okay. I'm surprised that, mushrooms. Sure. You give mushroom. Thanks, buddy. You're a lifesaver. You know that? Well, if it's good, it's good. Alright, let's see here. Okay, everyone's a bit better on health and stamina. I feel pretty satisfied with that at the moment. I don't think... It might be worth doing at least one recipe. I got all this beef now. Delicious, normal beef. I can make a beef so, I see. I've been having pizza thought myself today, but I really shouldn't. It's not a good food to rely on. It's dangerous to live within walking distance of a pizza establishment. Because the prices are generally good if you're not getting delivery, but you know. I should probably eat something else. Okay. Well, I think in this case, I'm good to head back out there. I have more things to do. 3 days left, so it's getting scary. I think I can manage. I just have to probably prioritize the tasks that I think are actually part of the main puzzle of the game. I know there's a few other areas that I haven't been to. Hopefully I pick the right ones. It'd be a shame if I can't actually solve the main mystery of the game. I think I'll manage. The days are fairly large. I think I just have to stop playing video games and stuff for the moment. So back into Fred's. Yeah, in my stream title today, I've got a bit of a Splatterhouse joke. I've seen people play those games. I ought to try them myself and actually play through maybe the whole series. I'm generally not into gruesomeness, but I feel like they have sort of the same sort of fun, like haunted house quality that this does. I would like to give them a proper look. See. Plus, I don't know, it's kind of... it's almost like a Helen game, because I think Rick in the Splatterhouse series, he's just like a big muscle man with a board that he swings around, and he's got a Jason mask on. So, you know, it's basically like you're playing as Helen, you know, so... But yeah, I like all the silly things that happen in those games. I mean, they're very gross and sort of gory too, and there's a lot of things that are just not nice to look at or think about, but you know, as far as like classic like arcade action games go, they certainly have a presence all of their own. I think that will definitely be a priority. Maybe when it comes closer to Halloween, I do want to play those. I think I might stream them. It seems like a fun time. Okay, so back up to Godhead Fred, I guess. Let's see. There we go. What's in this room, actually? Okay, just a derelict kitchen. Or wait, no, that's a safe. It's fine. Any part of your house can be a kitchen if you're eating, I don't know, Pringles there. Let's see. Thou returnest. Dost thou bringest good news? Well, I have to attack, actually, sorry. Are you sure you want to attack? Yes. This will be scary, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and, ooh, and Dan's viewer count is way down. That's sad. We're going to go ahead and do cool music, though. Alright, yeah, let's get Dan cooking with Blind Fury. Gonna do a stock. Yeah. And, okay, we're still copying Dad. It's weird how that works. I guess it's just based on the turn count. Not any sort of timer like some of these other mechanics. Okay, yep. Godhead Fred moves hypnotically. Also, it's funny I got the name right. I don't think I had any reason to actually call him that. Huh. It just sounded like the thing he would be named. Neat. So I think just normal attacks, probably. Do I want to, maybe I'm getting cocky if I start doing things like this, but I wouldn't mind healing up Dan. And then we're gonna do a, just vicious remarks will be enough. Gonna attack, and do another copy Dad. Oh, I should go check out the shop at some point too. Okay, yeah, these guys are pretty mild at this point. I think I'm just over leveled. That certainly helps. Probably could have handled this stuff, but then I might have slept in even later, so. Okay, I don't think there's any other doors up here, right? No. So we are fine. Okay, I think I have maybe like 3 Freds left. Yeah, that's right. That'll leave 1 of them. Depicts an angelic Frederick bathed in golden light, titled The Divine. Nice. Yeah, and I'm very curious about... Let's see, this one is treachery. Right. Angry red blotches, rage. Gotcha. Now, where's the one that I was... Oh, right, I haven't beaten him yet. That's why. Okay. You changed the mind about killing the other Freds? I mean, I'd love to see this. I feel like this is maybe a second playthrough sort of thing, though. But I'd love to leave him as the true Fred. He's a great guy, just wonderful, doing his best out here, you know. Actually, I'll be back in just a moment. Hello, yes. Alright, so let me go ahead and, there we go. Cool. Hiss, you attack me? Where'd all that red come from? Alright, well, in any case. This guy's probably a bit of a pushover. I don't even think I need to worry about... Is that Wiggly Fred or Wriggly Fred? Gotcha. I think I'll start saving my stamina here. These guys are generally pretty mild. Ooh, resists, huh? Okay. There we go. I want to make sure, actually, that Helen's sword is doing okay. Yeah, chipped. It can still handle. Yeah, we'll survive 1 more break. Good. And I hate to be fighting this guy. Don't hurt me, please. They all want to kill each other, yep. Only a matter of time before one of them gets to me. I can't trust you. You know, it's unfair, but if you're here... Please go away. Can't trust you, sorry. Didn't I already get this guy out of here? I feel like I did. Yeah, can you come out? Okay, let me think. Okay, well, I'll oldest hidden Fred, yeah. I mean, does he have higher health like this? Probably, yeah. I knew I couldn't trust you. I could see your killing intent. You managed to force the closet open. Gotcha. Go away. Scary. Yeah, really good design though, to sort of portray the anxiety of this character. Okay, chipped claymore was damaged. Alright, I think I'll have to, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to, I'm gonna hold off on attacking more with... Huh, strange, I can't attack? Weird. Okay, we'll reload. There we go. Okay, now I want to repair the claymore. Yes, yes. Let's see. Take damaged claymore, yep. Chipped and bent from use. Just hold on to this for a second. I want to fix up the claymore. Oh, too far down. I have quite a few items. Did I go too far up this time? How embarrassing. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Damaged claymore. Repair chipped claymore. Okay, so now it's back up to... Alright, well, I mean, I guess it's still a good item. I was hoping it would take it all the way back up to pristine quality. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. That's worth it, I'm pretty sure. We're going to put that back on Helen then. Lovely. Okay, nice. I could use another pair of boots or something, it seems. Alright. Otherwise, I think everyone else is doing okay. Yeah. How strong is this chef's knife? Actually, it's a fairly good weapon, but I don't think I need to... It's not that great. I don't think I need to waste duct tape on it. Okay, Waffle's item is doing fine. I wonder if that can break. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry that I had to let you down, scared Fred. Okay. It's you. Hi again. I hope you have good news. I can tell you got rid of a few of them already. Thank you. I should give you something to take care of these things, right? Let me see. Flasks of very strong turpentine. That should make short work of them. Might be strong enough to hurt other things too. 4 times turpentine. Let's see. Are you interested in that painting I made? Here, maybe you could use this. Okay, so he does give you the bag. This sleeve should be large enough for the painting and you can't see a thing through it. Gotcha. You can have it if you want, just don't look at it. I gathered some medical supplies as thanks for the work you've been doing for me. Here. Okay, interesting. So I wonder... Finally, some more bandages. Yeesh. Okay, so I wonder if the other ones... I don't know, if you beat this guy first, does anyone else give you items for a reward for defeating the other Freds? I don't know, it seems to me that none of the other Freds were giving me benefit as I was taking them out. Strange. I'll have to look more into it next time. But as it is, I think this is the last one I have to beat, so I think I've done everything as well as I can. We are going to attack. Yes. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm the real Frederick. Did they trick you? They may have. They may have, but I think I have a pretty good way to find out. Item. Very strong paint thinner. What did they tell you? You're being fooled. Don't be an idiot. Have you seen them? I have. I mean, that's a pretty strong... Eric, what's what you're doing to me? I'm starting to... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Just as painted as the rest. You little shit. Gotcha. Look at what you did. Cool, actually. Pretty neat. Frederick B. Ah, knifeless. Erg. Wow, he's really going through it. Sledgehammer's damage. I should probably fix that too. Okay, so he's not too tough, but he is kind of annoying to fight. Special... I don't know, I think I'm just gonna keep doing normal stuff here. Get some vicious remarks in. I want to kind of get this going. Ah, come on. Blurg. Oh, cool. Having a rough day of it, that's for sure. That's it, I've had enough. This palette can be so constraining, I think it's time to experiment with another. Huh. Well, there's the face, right? That's awesome. God. I feel like some good music should kick in here, but I'm being picky. This is a very cool fight. Let's see here. Face taker. Yep, you sure are. Right, let me get some I probably don't need to waste it, to be honest. But then again, he might be starting to really knuckle down on me. I better hit him proper. Yeah. Some normal attacks here. Yep. Yeah, he is kind of the boss of this area. Ah, come on. Yeah, my. Quite a health bar. There we go. Yeesh. Paint-stained apron found. Beret found. Nice. Found torn off face. Ugh. How's that gonna go back on? I'm not really not really sure on that. Well, I'd better give the rat some of these bandages I have. My precious bandages. For as little good as it's gonna do with his HP. Maybe I'll let him to bleed out the rest. So let's see that painting, yeah? Okay, not that one. Framed painting depicts a terrifying creature without a face, titled Faceless. clarified in hues of blue, titled Fear. And then this one. A framed painting of some odd purple creature that bears Frederick's face. It is titled Confusion. Okay. That answers my question. Oh right, and I never... Okay. I might have... Shoot. I might have missed, I wonder if I missed a reward. So you can heal me, yeah. One finger-like lump feels your pulse, another gingerly probes your canal. This is new. Snaky tendril of white paint wraps around your wrist. You feel stronger as the toxins and poisons are leached from your blood. Cautiously, a thick vine of paint sets injured limbs. Another checks for signs of illness and fever. Yeah, 112 HP. Yeah, wow. I think I did a pretty good job. Can do a lot better now that the voices are quieter. Can do even better and focus completely. Let's see. So unfortunately, I appreciate your help, but I can't, I don't understand. What did I do wrong, God? Nothing at all, friend. Yeah, this sort of thing makes me wonder, you know, it's, about a lot of things, you know? I tend to second guess the things I do and what I would do. Was it really me to sort of follow the whims of this narrative? Maybe I would have really liked to have leave all these Freds on their own, but again, I suppose that ultimately wouldn't put them in any better spot. Bright Fred. He shouldn't be too tough. Oh, I need to get equipment back on. I hope I don't. It might not be a bad idea to actually escape this fight, yeah. Because I want to fix up Dan's sledgehammer, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because that is a great item. Yeah, repair the sledgehammer, super. And then I need a new piece of equipment for Sam to have, of course. How's my balance of bludgeoning? About the same, really, looks like. Maybe I'll work my way through these chip daggers for now. There we go. It's you, how are you? Now we're back to this, huh? Yeah, not a problem. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I missed a an item from... I'm sure I did. I must have missed an item from Faceless Fred. Or the Face Taker, rather. Hopefully it wasn't anything too nice. Blinding light. Now I'm thinking about the Lemon Demon song. With a similar set of lyrics, possibly even a similar set of themes to this game. And No Eyed Girl, I believe. That's a good song. Never haven't thought about it in a minute. Hello. Well, I've done the deed. You never asked, but here it is. All of you. Thank God it's back on. Whew, that feels better. Thanks for that. So you must have killed it then, the thing that took my face? Along with all the other colors I take it. Good, I need to be careful with what I paint from now on. Look, I owe you, just not for the face either. Let me paint a duplicate of any piece of gear you want. Not guns or weapons. Only clothes, other gear. I can only do this once, so think about it for a while, okay? But I owe you. But I want to do this for you. Huh, cool. I will have to think about that. So what happened to you? It was a calm, beautiful night, the kind of night that needed to be immortalized in painting. There was something in the sky. I couldn't identify it, but I captured it anyway. It changed me. Whatever I painted, whatever it was, I will never be the same. Almost everything I paint now seems to come to life. So I painted myself. I painted the changes I underwent. As you can see, the paintings came to life, stole my face, and locked me here. Are you the real Frederick? I am. I wish I could prove it to you. But I don't know how. About the cursed painting, be careful with it. It should be in the back against the far north wall of the leftmost studio room. Got it. That's handy. And I think I'll hold off for now on that. I'll think about it. I'm not sure what my best piece of equipment is, even, to be honest. Huh. Do I even have the, Hold on. What do you still have that on for? I have 2 sledgehammers? That's good. Yeah, what's my best piece of equipment? I'm not so sure. Maybe something I'll find down the road. One second. Okay, excuse me. Alright. So that's an area clear. Let's go ahead, let's see, northmost left room, right? I want to be sure. Let's see, feel it. Okay. Wait, ugh. Okay, I made a mistake. That's alright. Should be easy enough to figure out. Blue paint, you wipe them off. Uh-oh. Let's see, feel it, dry to the touch. Oh, okay, never mind then. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think this is it then. Hopefully I'm not being stupid. Alright. Alright, so I have the painting now. I'd love to look at it to confirm. I suppose I can do that after I save. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Freds. Rest in paint. Alright, so that's an area clear. Wonderful. So maybe this is the way. No, still lost as ever. Alright, 13. Okay, there we go. Silly, I have no idea how this place works. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go back up and save. That was a fair bit of effort. Oh, I can't. Grr. Yeah. Hello. Hi again. So I've just procured what I'm assuming is the correct painting. And now on to more further business. Many more things to do, shortly. Actually, I wouldn't mind, as long as I'm on the 3rd floor. I've been thinking about more healing items specifically for the rat, so I need some more onion rings. More tiny ringers, as it were. Yeah, I think that would be 2. I know where a 3rd one is, and then the 4th I'm not so sure on. But I'm sure I can find it. Let's see here. Dollar coin, onion. Let's see. Onion. Yeah, I have not. So that's probably I'm guessing you're alluding to to something good being that way. So yeah. Yeah, I got scared off by the cops. I wonder if I can talk to Lyle now. And actually, as long as I'm this way, I do want to go to Eugene's shop, as it were. Okay, yeah, no, he's sad. That's too bad. Yeah, my crew ain't too bad. I feel like the rat is a bit of a weekend, but, you know. Okay, no more tape, unfortunately. Now, this might not be a bad thing to paint. Huh. I don't know how strong it is, though, but I'd really like to know. Maybe after a save, I'll come back and think about that. Otherwise, I think I'm doing okay on weaponry and stuff. I guess I'll leave that for now. I want to find that other shop in this game, so I'll save my money for that. But yeah, I will have to go back down to the parking garage and fight the Pixar accurate cars for sure. So I guess the ground floor is kind of where I want to be. So Earth and Mars, yes. I get to hear this good jam again, so... Use store key, okay. Yeah, I've been looking for this. Nice. Okay, this isn't what I expected. I haven't seen this area. Nothing usable. Gotcha. I wonder if one of these shelves has a hidden thing. Okay, that's a pile of stuff. Okay, got it. Da 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 da. Woohoo! My. Oh, I've chosen a wrong way, it seems. Yeah. Well, you're making scary noises, but it's not telling me I have an urge to run away, so I'm gonna go in on this guy. Little finger peed. This is a good design. This reminds me of, I don't know, like some sort of like early 80s like vinyl toy, you know? The sort of thing my grandmother would bring me from a flea market. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and, let's go in on hitting this guy. I feel like this might be a little dangerous, so we're gonna do a stalk. Gonna get a waffle going on Copy Dad. Okay. I should be okay with the weakness to Sledgehammer. Who could imagine that a creature made out of fingers would be weak to hammers? Okay. Sent to fingers. Alright. And Waffle's getting a lot of hits in. Now, why didn't Dan do anything? Am I confused? Oh wait, he did. I just got missed. There we go. Cool. Yeah, not bad. Probably the right choice. I hope. Sorry, man. Something about the fact that it's just lying there, so huge, is a little unnerving. But at least now I have the luxury of going through this place without being chased. I'm not really feeling like I'm missing anything on these shelves. Ooh, a cartridge. Myrmidon 7? 12? Okay, well, I don't think... Yeah, okay. I've seen this place. Good. This is the door, then. Won't move. Probably want to walk out into the street right now anyway. Huh, okay. So this is just a little mini dungeon, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I came in here. But I don't think I really have any more time for video games, to be honest. Janitor's closet, got it. This is the laundry room. I don't think there's anything else in here to... Just some random guy? I don't know. I don't think so, no. No VHS tape yet. I don't really want to beat that guy up. Video store? I don't think I've been in a video store. Let's see. Unless that little area I was in was a video store. Okay, I'll go back and look. Thank you for the thank you for the hint. I do appreciate it. I think I missed the description if it was listed as a video store anywhere. But I don't know if I'd call this a video store. I'm seeing a lot of non-video objects here. But I must have missed a... This isn't where I left you. Side door, got it. Oh, I did miss a side door. You're right. Okay. Hello. Duct tape, super. Just one, huh? It's a shame. Herbicide, love to see that. Yep, get me in here. More bandages, happy. Blank VHS tape, got it. Okay, well, thank you very much. I might have gotten caught on that one, so thank you. Appreciate that. Feel a tingle on my shoulder. It must be some sort of elf. Alright. Some manner of forest spirit, no doubt. Okay. So I don't think I've fully been through Janitor's Closet, this area. These guys still scare me though. Have an offering? Let's see, what kind of offering? Artifacts that hold the visitor's image, bring them to us. Written testimony to what he witnessed. Let's see, I have an offering. Okay, so... Gotcha, super, yeah, that's good to know that there's a bit of a safeguarded place for that. I still have his face? That's weird, that shouldn't still be there. Can you use that as an offering? Strange. I wonder what happens if you hand in some of these things. Surely it only wants what it wants. I'm afraid to try. Photograph, yep, a photo envelope. Does this hold the image of the visitor? Very well, we will take this. Let's see, I have an offering. Oh ho! Hey Misha, how's it going? What you been up to today? I'm just doing this silliness. Let's see now, painting, there we are. Hopefully I got the right one. Did someone paint the visitor's image? Very good. Oh hey Borb, yo. Both of them. Ugh, let me stretch for a second here. Yeah, I'm just, you know, still just playing, ooh, look outside. Thank you for the raid, Misha. Very nice. What you been up to today? Okay, so I've got 2 offerings in. That's good. What's over this way? Nothing. I haven't been over here in a while. Sigil 2, I see. I think... Oh right, yeah, that's what it is. I was like, I've heard that name, but I couldn't remember the context. Doom Map Pack. Designed in hell, I see. A hell game. Nice. Hey, you know, nothing clears the sensibilities like a hell game, so good on you for beating it. Very impressive. I'm very impressed and proud of you. Absolutely. 29, I gotta do planet math again. Boo! Let's see here. So looking at this, I got 16. That's not it. Oh, I know. That's easy. Okay. Okay, so I think, oh, I don't even have some of these still. Interesting. Okay, I'm missing another disc. I'm doing pretty well, you know, within perimeters. Ho ho. Okay, let me get past you, if you don't mind. Let's see, this room is... Hey man, just hanging out, huh? You're a small chirp. Image of the planet Saturn. I do have Saturn, right? No, I guess not. 146. Okay, so I have to do the math. Again, though, I feel like Uranus is going to tie into that. Maybe I can get in there now. Maybe I can't. I don't necessarily want to play with it just at this moment. I'm guessing I just have to add up the number of moons that Saturn has and put in those relevant discs. But yeah, I don't know if I have them all yet. I'm still missing a disc. I don't think there's any other doors down here, right? Oh, there are. Okay. This is a janitor's door. I want to get to that other one, though. Hopefully without fighting this guy. I think this guy's a bit of a tough customer. I think this would be the bus driver, according to the lore I've picked up. Ugh. Ah! You can't. Can't what, man? You're a bit scary to me, but maybe I should just take these guys out so I can have free wanderance of this place. So unless you match Saturn with 2 discs, not try to open the Saturn door. Strange. Okay. I'm not quite sure I follow the logic, but I'll leave it alone for now. Let's see. Crawling hand. Indeed. Okay, this guy might be a bit of a number, and I think this is the fight where the other ones come in on you, so I better hurry on this one. We're going to do... Let's see, Helen, get in there and stalk. Stalk him. Then we're gonna do some other stuff. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I see. Yeah, I'll leave it alone for now then. Okay, we're going to... Dan's all out of stamina. Kind of a problem. Okay, we're gonna do this. You can't get out. I guess not, no. I didn't really want to though, so I think we're all good. Get a glove on, man, though, really. Hooray! Okay, yeah, I hadn't been... Here we are. Man, could I just get in here the whole time? I was scared of that guy. Huh, okay. Well, I made it. Let's see, as far as I'm doing... More mulching. Watching an RPG speedrun marathon. Prizes. Exciting. Let's see. Bunch of Steam keys. Scheduled block. Very neat. Finally made it here. Welcome to Mutt's Fish and Chips. I'm Mutt. Please take your time and look around, and please feel free to ask about my special inventory. Please make yourself comfortable. Mutt's Fish and Chips is open to anyone who can pay. About special offers. Yes. The items on the counter are special one-of-a-kind offers. I add new things every day. So I guess probably because I'm so late in the game, I've like... It's not a cycle of stuff. With all that stuff there, I'm guessing it's like additional inventory. So I kind of have a whole run of the place. That's good. Supplies are limited for every special offer you buy. All others go up in price by 25%. That's not great. Hold on. I want to ask about that fish. Can I get some fish? All out of fish. Got it. Trade normal items. No refunds. Can I sell? I can sell. Good. Oh, and he's got bandages. For 6? I can't say no to that. Wait, how many does he have? Yeah, the 4? Okay, I'll buy them. Left me my bandages. This tonic, too. I don't think I'll regret buying that. What else you got? Okay, really good sort of supply shop. Nice. Pitchfork's not a bad weapon. But I'll leave it for now. Let's see what I can sell here. I think I've picked up some more purloined valuables. Yeah, rare comic book. Sealed in a plastic sleeve. Certificate of authenticity with it. That's a racket. $80 though. Can't argue with that. I don't know. If someone has to tell you it's valuable, I think it kind of, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, the things I think are valuable are just because I like them. It does. I don't need a certificate of rarity to appreciate an obscure item. My whole family's gone mad. I'm the only one that kept it together. Maybe I'm going mad too. Sigh. I hope not. Yeah, I get that. I've been meeting here for coffee every day for the past 10 years. A little apocalypse won't stop that. I like his face. Though I have no idea how Clemens drinks hers. I think she's just acting it out for our sakes. Hey Clemens, how's it going? She gives you a slight nod with a clawed foot located roughly where a head should be. It seems like she can't talk. Cool characters here. Pulsing massive organ sits at the table, an enormous beating heart where its head should be, cranes towards you. Hi, I'm Ghislaine. How you doing? Since becoming a sapient, well, there we are, geez, massive guts, I've come to understand a lot about physical ailments. I even started a blog about it. It's called Insides Out. The biological machinery exposed for all to see. I mean, it's a bit disgusting, sure, but it's also beautiful. You can practically hear the churn of peristaltic motion from here. Isn't it neat? That's the sound of life, baby. Anything you want to know about physical ailments? I don't necessarily know that I need to. Some of these are kind of rare though. Acid. Softens your defense and increases all damage taken. Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. More. Frozen. Increases damage taken. Removed upon taking damage. Gotcha. Okay, cool. And then poison, I kind of want to know too. Damage over time. Lasts for a long while. Yeah. Could drain your healing. Yeah, I should try to get a hold of some more antidotes if I could. I think I'm good there. Don't forget, you're a pile of guts too. They're just more covered than mine. Take good care of them. Hehe. I have a friend with an apartment in the basement here. Normally we have coffee together, but he hasn't shown up since all this started. Seems like the basement level is sealed and the landlord has the only key left. I'm a bit worried he's stuck down there. Yeah, I got him out. Maybe. I'm not sure. Wallet? Wallet full of cash. I don't know if I should be taking that. Hooded creature. The strange creature is ignoring you. Tap a finger shoulder. Cool. What? You want something? Did you come from that bus? What gave it away? The hand thing? Nothing gets by you, man. You wanna hang out? Sure. Okay. I'm Emmanuel. So what's up? How you doing? Could be worse, I guess. Yeah, I feel that way too. Let's talk. What happened to you? Turned into a bunch of hands. How you doing? Oh wait, I already done that. What happened with the bus? It crashed. I was in it. Hold on. Ugh. Alright, hold on. There we go. Why are you still sane? Guess I'm built different. Yeah. Good attitude. Need anything? Nah, man, I'm good. Let's see. Okay, hold up. Before you go, did you see any audio cassettes? Had a bunch of these in a bag, but it all got torn up on the bus. I think a bunch of these idiots grabbed some. You know, the guys with the hands like me. Don't know why they'd take them. It's not like any of them got cassette players. Nobody's got those anymore. Been playing this one tape on loop since. Starting to drive me kinda crazy. I got some stuff from the bus. I could trade you for tapes, if you find any. It's a long shot. They're probably gone forever. I got him. Yo, really? That's wild, man. Did you get Dudes Bop 96? What are the chances? Literally the first guy I talked to. Wild. Okay, let me see him. Alright, here's what I got to trade. 2 tapes, misshapen limb. Is that like a weapon? Maybe I'll hold off for this bigger stuff. I like the puns. Coat of arms, elbow pads, presumably of actual elbows. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, well that gives me a reason to go and clear out that bus pile then, for sure. Are they gonna care if I get into this? Yeah, bandages. I always want those. Well, considering... yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good pun, all the same. I know what you're thinking. Wow, this guy's got a lot of eyeballs. I bet he can see real well, but he's the sight master, the vision president. He can see things you wouldn't believe. Well, no, these eyes can't see shit. 48 useless, blurry, unfocused points of view. I can barely make out your face. And the constant movement gives me motion sickness and... Alright, well, sorry about all that. I get it though, I do get that. Their entire nervous system sits at the table. The brain wrinkles and pulses with life, as the nerves wave and wriggle like the tentacles of a grotesque jellyfish. My favorite kind. I'm Norm. You want to know about mental ailments? Ever since becoming a big brain, people keep asking me about them. I guess I just look the part. I don't know anything about them, I just look it up on my phone. Anything you want to know about mental ailments? Panic I think is like, you can't like do most stuff. Hang on. Got it. It says panic makes you lose access to your special abilities. That sucks, dude. You need those. Anxiety meds, right. Preemptive use. Okay, got it. Fear? I don't know if I've seen this one. That's an obscure one, I think. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, it looks like it's bad news, too. It halves the strength of your melee attacks. So you better have a gun ready, and it makes you extra vulnerable to other mental effects. Yikes. And on top of that, it doesn't go away at the end of battle. It sticks around. You need to return home to clear it up or use anxiety meds. Good to know. The rest of these I think I can kind of figure out. Rage. There it is. Lose control, right. That's no good. If you want to use some items, no thanks. Yeah, gotcha. I think I'm good. Ain't it the truth, Misha? But you know, smartness is a what's the word I'm looking for? Subjective thing anyways. There we go, that's something I need. Uranus, I found it. In a suitable area, no less. Of course it was here. I found Uranus in the bathroom. You can have it back though, you'll need this. Let's see here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel I feel fine after telling a joke like that. Not great. Not proud of myself. But you know, we do what we have to survive. Cafe's entrance door. Probably don't want to go out there. Gotcha. So what do we got? All sorts of cool stuff. All kinds of neat crap on the table here. Curious about this. Trauma kit. An accessory that grants the ability to heal wounds in battle. More effective for treating heavy wounds, but performs poorly with light wounds. That might not be bad for the rat. That rat's doing nothing for me. $80. That's a good words. Me and words these days. Candidate. There we are. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this whole place is very much like Luigi's house, but a mansion. True. Coffee machine. 4 cups of coffee in your home every morning. That would have been nice earlier. No thanks. Comfortable belt. Halves max HP with doubles Max stamina. Kinda scary. Probably don't need that. Medieval breastplate, modern steel, cumbersome but highly protective. That might be cool. Let's see. Anti-Wilmus Crossword Challenge, a hardcore crossword video game for experts only. Huh, what is this? It looks like a bootleg. Thanks, Dan. 80 bucks? Well, I gotta buy that. Crossword challenge. Exciting. We love new video games. Battery powered. Delivers an electric shock that can stun, even paralyze sometimes. Battery powered? Well, I have found a few batteries, so that explains that then. Pretty cheap. So if I am gonna buy that thing, I'd want to save it for after that 25% increase is going up. Let's see here. Highly decorated pickle helmet. Ostentatious headgear that provides protection but also attracts attention from foes. Ideal to have a stronger ally take hits on your behalf. Maybe, although Helen can't wear hats, so that's kind of a shame. Chainsaw. Cuts through monsters like butter. Gasoline to keep it working. That's kind of cool. Pretty sure I've got a lot of gasoline lying around too. Hold off on that. Let's see here. And I guess there's probably maybe 1 or 2 more items that haven't appeared here yet. I think I'm on day like 12 or something. Let's see. Small HP to health and stamina. Boosts all stats. It's kind of expensive. It sounds okay. This old school RPG Maker equipment system is kind of cumbersome. Let's see, so how's Helen doing on defense anyways? Might be quite valuable, huh? Didn't think about that. Let's see here, well... Winter coat. That's a bad thing. Agility and luck down for the defense upgrade. That might not be a bad idea. Plastic gloves are not a great accessory either. Oh, apron. Max HP protects you from acid. That's not bad. Because otherwise these gloves are kind of good from other stuff. Yeah, you can wear the paint apron. Goes with your funny mask too. Paint Helen. And then I wanted to... I wanted to, what did I want to do here? Motorcycle helmet. Oh, I want to look at the beret, yeah. Luck and stamina, no thanks. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get some of this stuff. So, I think I want the, see, this is one of the cheaper items. I think this belt is probably pretty good. I'm a little afraid of it. Let me look here again. Hey, no problem, Borb. You have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I hope you have a good one. I'm just gonna keep mumbling about my equipment here for a minute. Let's see. So needle gloves I think are probably pretty good with the way I've got this guy set up right now. Bleed effect to regular attack. Yeah, with the fact that I'm using the whip, I feel like that's a good synergy. So the belt would not go to Waffle then. Fibrous cloak. Well, a little bit of agility. Yeah, I honestly feel like maybe the belt wouldn't be bad to have. Otherwise, we got rat tail belt. What's this one do? Luck and agility. Yeah, I think the belt sounds good. Yep. So, yeah, buy the belt. Okay. And then this here seems pretty cool. And then I could sell the cumbersome though. I wonder. I'm curious. I want to see it. Okay. I don't think I looked at this one actually. Very, very high likelihood to infect those you attack. Well, Helen likes it. Okay, I'll hold off on that. But it might be cool. Crossbow. Between every shot, 12 bolts. Speak to me to buy more bolts, including special explosive bolts. Seems cool. That might not be bad for the rat. Trauma kit. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's get this stuff set up. I don't know, does Helen really need more defense on top of everything else? She's got so much health. My, look at that though. Okay, it would really take her agility down. Extremely tough. Metal is quite cold, resist piercing. Somebody has an ability to goad attacks. Maybe two of my characters have goad abilities. Does Dan? I think Dan can goad too, can't he? Let's see, skill. No. What am I thinking of? Well, it would certainly make it easy for Helen to use Unmask. Let's see. Yeah, I could goad with Sam. But are the other costs worth it? I mean, that's a pretty bad decrease to agility. I think it might be worth trying. It seems like a good synergy. Patchwork jacket. 50% bleed resistance, so instead we would have the breastplate. I mean, yeah, that is quite a defensive. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It seems okay. Maybe I can put him up on, let's see. Okay, that makes agility even worse. But, that might not be bad for Dan, though. Yeah, I think that was my original plan there. Yep. Okay. And then I want Waffle to have, yeah, I wasn't thinking about this quite right. The trauma kit sounds cool, but I would be losing out on some of this pretty good bleed synergy I have with Waffle. Since they can attack multiple times in a turn, on top of a weapon that also lets them do that a bit, so I don't know, I can't decide. I mean, that's the person I would have use healing abilities, but I don't know, they're doing okay damage despite the absolute shrimpiness of this character, just based on the weapon synergy and ability synergy they have right now. I might hold off on that. Helen is pretty much my damage horse, so I don't think that she'll be using that healing much if I do give it to her. And same with Dan, to be honest. I guess I could get... I'm thinking about it. Rat tail belt, fucking agility. Even worse agility, man. Oh, look at that, that's terrible. But I could really... How much, I wonder how much... Here's the thing. He'd be pulling in attacks, and then I guess just mostly healing himself? It doesn't sound like the worst thing. I might try it. I'll play around with it. Or metal. Immune to panic and fear, that's a good thing to have. Elements grant you power. Man, that's rough. Look at that. That thing just decreases everything. But if he's pulling in all the attacks, I mean, he'd be really getting pretty goofed up on elements. So, I mean, that could be a pretty good synergy, to be honest. I'm a bit cowardly on going all in like that, though. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But if I want him to be able to heal and he's got all sorts of goofy stuff going on, I imagine you just get stat upgrades and not actual like resistance to the elements, so maybe I'll hold off on that for a moment. Other than that, do I need any other of this stuff right now? I feel like everyone else is doing okay on things. That hat's kind of tempting me now, though. I think I'll leave it at the moment. Okay, everything else is like, ooh, garbage can. Table fork, nice. Free trash fork. With bonus residue. Yeah, I think I'm going to beat these guys up. And now I have enough bandages to actually heal people. I should have been here a while ago. Nice. Well, it works out. Okay, I think all these guys are going to come at me at once, so I think I'll be okay like this. Yeah, what a mess. Oof. Cool fight. Okay, this is a bit scary. Yeah, it was definitely that was Bus Kun for sure. So I like all these designs. This is so fun. We're going to go all in. Do a nitro boost first, of course. Let's get Dan. Oh, Dan doesn't have any. Oops. It'll be all right. We're gonna do just fight these. Let's get that fire guy first. He looks scary. Let's see. Helen, let's go ahead and unmask. And then the rat. We're gonna do the rat copy dad because that's gonna be a really good synergy. This is kind of a scary fight. Fortunately, I think each of these individual guys won't be too scary. Yeah, it should be not hard at all, really. Okay. Uh-oh, Helen's confused. That's bad. Alright, nitro boost everybody. Helen looks so cool without her mask on. Really awesome character. I find her relatable. Let's see here. Yeah, she's just like me. She's got a hot sauce dependency. She wants to attack God. Just a bunch of relatable traits. Got cool face. Very cool face. Wow. We are going to go ahead and let's go in on. Right, hurt me plenty. Do I really want to? Do I dare? And also, how much does staunch wounds cost? Oh, it's kind of expensive. Heavily wounded, ineffective on light wounds. So that might be. I don't know. This is a lot of damage to be put in on one character. How are we doing? I want to try it. Okay, and then we're going to. Let's see. Dan's just gonna have to keep on the normal attacks. That's fine. Gonna do attack. Okay, yeah, there we go. That whip attack's good. Yeah, this shouldn't be too tough. Ooh, but Helen's sinking into my own guys. That's a problem. Uh-oh. I don't think I like that message I just saw. Yeah, okay, so... shoot. I didn't realize Waffle would copy that ability too. I haven't noticed Waffle always copying abilities versus just attacks, but definitely for sure, Waffle is also goading, kind of a problem. I'll need to consider that into my strategies. Because that character is not built to be doing that. Alright, not a problem. Not a problem. Nice. Cassette tape, watch found, cassette tape found, nice. Okay, good. I wonder if I can get into the bus. Probably not. Okay, and I still don't have any sort of janitor's closet key. Bit of a shame there. I think there's another guy up here. No, the other one, other room. I think up here there's a cassette tape guy. Yeah, there he is. Let's go ahead and use some more bandages. Feeling pretty comfortable right now. There we go. And some onion-O's on Waffle. There we are. Waffle gets their own medications. Handman. Alright, I think this guy's probably not going to be too... I don't like his name though. He's got that trunk face, hand, arm situation going. Mouth, hand. Not super, no. Alright, I think probably though he's going to go down fairly easily. So you're going to stalk him. Going to... let's go ahead and reload the pistol. I've been putting off doing that. This guy's fairly dangerous. Ah, dagger broke. Shoot. Okay. I think we should be alright to just beat this guy up. Yeah, there we go. Not much of a problem at all. Did he even have a tape? Wasn't paying enough attention. Da 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 da. Shipping and receiving room. Got it. Okay, well I now have the Uranus disc, which will let me get into one of these puzzle rooms. I don't think I have any way to get over to that side. Interesting. Yeah, this one up here. So I think the door number was 29, right? Which means if I put in Uranus, which has 28 moons, and Earth, which has usually just one moon. Oh wait, ugh. I left my discs on the other floor. Hold on. Another one. There they are. Oh wait, how do I... Is there a way to get in here I'm not thinking about? How do I... There must be another disc I can use, right? Let me see here. How many... Number 3, right, so I can get in here another way. Maybe. Mars is 2, Earth is 1. How many is the negative disk worth? A little bit of a puzzle here, a little bit of a head scratcher. Because how am I supposed to get the Earth disk in through here if the door's locked? Is there another way up I'm not thinking about? I don't think so. Another way down, down or up. The elevator, right, the elevator. Okay. So maybe for now, I'm gonna go down to the basement and continue exploring there. But I'll get my Uranus disc first. Yeah. Feeling urge to run away. Okay, so this guy's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna guard. Yeah. Oh no. Oops, escape. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, he doesn't seem to be... Alright, so yeah, he is kind of threatening. I'll take the game's word for it that I'm not high enough level. I'd really be surprised though. Hey! Come on. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of... Okay, let me get out of here, please. Oh no, I'm locked in. Alright, shoot. Not a problem, not a problem. I can handle this. Alright, we're going to... let's see, yeah, I guess the size of the sprite has me caught directly in its range. And there's not enough of an invulnerability for some reason, or like, there's not enough, like, what's the word for that? You know what I mean. I should have a second to get away, but it's not really allowing me to, unfortunately. So I am going to get everyone going with Nitro Boost. And then I'm going to... Dan really could use some... Oh well, that's alright. Yeah, I need to top Dan up after this. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a stock. And we're going to put the rat into not copy dad mode, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do a pistol multi-shot. Well, maybe I should just be giving Dan stamina. It's alright, it wasn't a lost turn anyways. Okay. So now I want to use this healing move. Wait, I can't. There it is. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to attack with Dan for now. Attack with Helen. Waffle's still stunned, unfortunately. Oh, and I think I forgot to re-equip Sam with a... Okay, so pretty good heal. I think that's worth the 10 SP. Okay. So let's go ahead and special Screamer. Let's see. Damage all enemies, no thanks. Pretty low level attack. Okay, I'm gonna start using items. Yeah, that's a good choice here. I wonder how good this would be here. I'm kind of curious. Attack, attack. And then we're going to do a, yeah, maybe just a special copy dad at this point. Getting in some bleed would be really handy. Okay, well that worked. Not too high of an HP bar, to be honest, so that was okay. Not a giant problem. Yeah, as for the bit about RPG Maker games, yeah, I don't have a huge like library of them under my belt. I've played a few. Lisa, of course. I think another major one aside from this that I can't recall right now, but they always seem cool. I know there's a few good ones that have been coming out lately, so There's that weird, like, medieval France RPG or whatever. So, right, I wanted to give, Dan some sort of, SP restore. Mint gum. Actually, I'm a lot lower on that stuff than I thought I was. Huh. That coffee machine really would have been handy earlier. I wish I had known about that. Guess I'll give him a cola can, though. I'm curious about that present. I've been holding on to it. I have 2 of them now. I'm wondering if at some point I'm going to find, like, a creature who's having a birthday, you know? So I want to hold on to at least one of these, but... An elixir? I mean, that's a good item. Okay. Let's see. So, at this point, where was I headed? Down to the basement, yes? I think that's a good call still. Let me get my discs, in case I need them. Alright. Good music in here as well. Feel a bit itchy. There's this guy. He'd love to eat all my bandages. I'd rather him not though, so. Have I been... I don't think I've been in all of these. 16. I think by now I've put this in, but I can't remember doing it, so... No, I haven't been in here. Huh. Bunch of health items, though. That's good. Speaking of, guess everyone's looking alright. Okay. I think I could take this guy on. 4 bandages. Lovely. Ah! Tongue creature. The fact that he's got his own tongue sticking out of the mouth there is kind of really unsavory. Guess we got some sort of popsicle head, though. Argo. Alright, so... I think we're gonna be getting Dan's viewership up a little bit. But then again, I'm kind of, yeah, I am kind of low on, oh, and I forgot to give Sam a weapon again. I'm not dumb, but doing dumb things. Let's see here. Alright, I don't really expect to be too threatened by this guy. Okay, Claymore took a little damage, not surprised. Uh-oh, Helen's asleep. Okay, this is actually going kind of bad. This guy has a lot of status abilities. Wow, just the rat? That's no good. Okay, yeah. Maybe I want to run, actually. Yeah, everyone's confused and stuff. This is kind of, Yeah. We're gonna start that one over. First aid kit. Yup. Tonic. Okay, and let me get a weapon on Sam here. What have I got that's good? I feel like the tone will be weak against knives and stuff versus some sort of thumper, so... Cleaver's pretty good. I guess I could get rid of this other chip dagger, though. Yeah, and let's give some more bandages. I'm glad I'm finally in a bit of a bandage wealth. I was like running off with like 3 and 4 of those for half the game. It was constantly scary. Alright. So we're going to go in on Skewer, huh? Okay, this guy's a bit dangerous. I need to do a nitro boost. We're gonna get Dan on something a little more substantial this time. Actually, I might just start using items on this one. This one's a bit scary. So we are going to... Let's see, Molotov. Chance to burn. Let's see, would this be weak against fire? Probably, right? If it's cold. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Gonna find out. We'll do a stalk. Seems to pay off. And the rat, let's go ahead and copy Dad. Okay, yeah, that seemed like additional damage, so we're good there. Okay, nitro boost. Hopefully I can avoid some of these status effects now. Okay, Helen's got an acid damage. That's bad. Okay, now we're just gonna go in on attacks, I think. And maybe we'll do a special attack with Helen. Cleave, deep cut. Yeah. Yeah, looking better. I think I could just go in on attacks at this point. Okay, no, it's fairly hardy. There we go. Okay, I guess you could say I licked him pretty good. Ho ho ho. Use salt for... what is that? Actually, I have to consider the salt. I guess I can go back to that one area and get the good stuff in that place. That doesn't look like... that looks like an elixir or something. I don't necessarily... I'd rather go deep into the ice house first. There might be more salt in there. Okay, well I can take this back. Take that out. Yep. Let's see. Simple lock. Use key. Sure. Yeah, good deal. Strange ring. Sure. Lapis band. Anxiety meds, disinfectant, smelling salts, tub of balm tub, a bub if you will, medication, eye drops, antidote. Okay, yeah, I'm glad to have that. Poison can be a bit scary. Number 5. Surely I've been in this one. Yeah, I have. Don't remember what was in here, but mission accomplished, I suppose. Take it out. Yep. Alright, where else? This I think goes to... yeah, this is the... see, how's everyone on health? I don't know if this is a good time. I don't remember if soup gives you stamina or not. Hello again, dear. This lady's really cool. I really like... I don't know how much of this game you've seen, Misha, but I really like sort of the themes. You know, everyone's gone strange from looking outside and turning into monsters, but, you know, they're still all just people, you know, hanging out, a lot of them. Not everyone's doing so well, but, you know, it doesn't mean that they're... you know, that's not even a... that's part of the human condition, you know, so... so it's just, it's well considered. Give me some soup. Sit with them and have some soup. How much health did that give me? I would like if it was a stamina soup. Yeah, fairly decent. I think I did okay on that. Oh, and yeah, stamina for sure. It was a good choice. Alright, so... what I'm looking for is... yeah, I'm a fan, for sure. I intend to show this game to, you know, the people you would expect me to bother about it. So, yes. Expect to see it again in the future, possibly. Not guaranteed, of course, but you know, it'd be nice. Let's see here. Exactly so. Let's see, so I think this room... So before I go further in, I think I wanted to make sure... Hold on, I'm getting a little lost. Okay, I don't want to go here. Wait, that guy's new. Bye. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little lost here. But I want to go back and make sure there aren't any further rooms in this sort of basement foyer. I don't think so, but... Yeah, have I been down here in this blood room? Okay, it's more... Oh, scary noise, actually. I'm leaving. Yeah, I know what that was, and I don't want to deal with it. That thing will just slap you real hard. Okay, and then up here maybe? Am I? Okay, this is where I wanted to be. Pretty sure. I mean, not really. I don't really want to be here, but it's where I'm going to be. And then this is... Right, here we go. This is important. Building security room, equal sign, etched onto the handle. Okay, so a bit of a math puzzle. Actually, give me one moment. I'd like to take a small break. I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. Absolutely. Well, I'm back. Alright. I've got these weird vegan pretzel crisps. Or not, no, sorry, they're braids. Full-on pretzel braid. They're pretty good, actually. They have monk fruit in them for some reason. I'm glad I took a chance on them. Let's see here. So, right, I've come back, stumbled right back into the math puzzle again. I think I actually had this solved before, but I didn't have the discs I needed. So let me see if I can remember. Yeah, I needed, I think I needed Neptune, which I did not have. Because I can do, let's see here. 6, Uranus, or maybe Uranus? Maybe not though, maybe I needed to, oh yes, okay. So if I do, let's see, 8 plus 5, that puts us up to 13, that's not enough. What was I thinking? I know Exus said I was on the right track, but now I can't remember what that track was. Let's see here. So I think, let me see. Neptune, puts me up to 100. I don't think it's these higher discs. I think it's lower than that. So if I do, let's see, Uranus on one side, and then I do, let's see, 3, it's not enough. Yeah, I forget. I seem to recall that the sun was involved, but I think misremembering like this might be throwing me off. Let's see. Yeah, what was it? I'm gonna have to pull up a, hold on, digital calculator here. Because I know I was close. I had it exactly right, but that was like a week ago, and now I can't remember it all. So I'm gonna do, let's see. Alright, that's not anything. Okay. I remember it was a little silly. Let's see here. I'd be fast just look at my old VOD, but I don't know how to mute that audio, so I'm like a half-formed streamer. Instead, just keep puzzling it for a second here. 95 plus 8, that's not enough. Yeah, the problem is half remembering it is throwing me off. Plus. Yeah, what was it? I can't remember it all right now. A little embarrassing, but you know. Not new for me. I think I'm getting a little fatigued too, but I want to keep playing. Maybe I'm misremembering, because I'm thinking that sun equals 8, but no, I think that's my problem. Okay, so yeah, I was forgetting because I had either 8 or 13 written down for the sun. I'm pretty sure it's not the smaller number, it's the larger one. That's my problem. Okay. So yeah, misremembering what I was doing last week was what was causing me to get tripped up. So plus 5 equals... Okay, there, I have it. Okay, cool. That was the issue. Alright, easy once I realized what I needed to be looking at. Okay. So I'm going to put the sun over here. I think actually, do I still have, okay, I took Earth, good. Earth and Mars, so I need Mars over here. That puts that total up to, that's wrong. I need Pluto over here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so that's a total of 18 between the two. And then over here, I'm gonna put Neptune, which has 16 moons. Yep. And Mars, yes. So they both have an equal value of 18 moons. There we go, I did it, hooray. Took a second, but I got there. More discs? Neat. Let's see. 18. Well, that would be easier with the disc behind me there. Maybe there's another way. I see. What do we got here? Okay, everyone's pretty healthed up, but I think I do want to give Helen a bandage. There we go. She's still got more health than everyone, so we'll be okay. What do we have? Money on the navel. Let's look at that note. Jean-Pierre, we're out of blank tapes. Get some from the convenience store. The cash should cover it. Now, Jean-Pierre, I feel like it's a name I've seen before. The security feed on the TV did something horrible to the security guard on that chair. Okay. Best not to be an eye shot of it while the TV feed is on. Okay. Feed is currently being displayed on the TV. You can switch camera feeds or turn off the display. Leave it on. Tape recorder. Hold on. I had to sneeze there, sorry. Alright, so I can't approach that guy. And let's see the puzzle here. So, hooked up to a closed circuit security feed. Record current feed to your blank tape. Let me double check here. So, alright, I think we're currently looking at the right feed. So I think I want to do that. Yes. Machine records the live feed from the current camera. Recording will take about 1 minute. Okay. Alright, hopefully I did that right. CCTV recording, gotcha. Let's see, switch the camera feed. Yeah, let's switch it. Security feed on the TV, let's see. Actually, I hope that I switch camera. I'm not sure I follow that, but for now I can turn this off and try to figure it out some. Stay back. You are not allowed here. Panopticon. Gotcha. The fused fingers are an interesting touch. Okay, well I better beat this guy up. Seems like the right thing to do. Nitro boost as ever. See, Dan can start doing crazy Dan stuff again. Let's get him going with Blind Fury. We'll do a stock. And a, just a normal attack, I suppose. Okay, so we've got a bit of a invulnerability here to the weapon types, I think. We'll see. Probably smashing weapons would be what I want here. Okay, Dan's being recorded. Interesting. That seems scary. Let's go ahead and, I wonder if he's gonna copy my abilities. In that case, This seems like a good thing to do, maybe. Reduce the damage? I don't know, though, about that. Guess there's nothing I could do perfect. Yeah, so let's try that then, huh? Okay, we're going to do another Dan special. Actually, that wasn't that strong, so let's do something else instead. Vicious Remarks. Special, let's get... Again, I don't have the right weapon types for this, unfortunately. Should be okay. Okay, right, and then yeah, so he's doing copy abilities. Interesting. Oh, and he did it like 3 times. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully that doesn't stack. Should be okay, I think. Let's see here. Alright, cool. We're going to just do normal stuff for now. Attack. More multi-shot. Yeah, a bit resilient. Kind of a problem. Wish I had a good weapon equipped. You would think Dan would... I think Dan's got the sledgehammer, so I guess this guy's just really resistant. Don't I have a ability that works well with that? I guess not. Alright, well nothing super that I can use. I don't think... Yeah, about 1/5 of HP, we'll do that. Yeah, we are in a bit of a Smash TV scenario, aren't we? Although I haven't seen any big money or big prizes yet. I'm not particularly loving this either. Okay, good move there. Okay. Being recorded again, so maybe just a guard would be a smart idea. We're going to attack, attack, attack. Okay, it doesn't copy guard, I guess. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, good call. Ah, damage sledgehammer. Yeah, very, very high defense enemy. So I'm gonna keep just doing attacks and things, unless, let me check here. You know what, items. We're going on items on this guy, he's a bit of a pain. Acid flask, high acid damage, sure. I think so. And then we're gonna do just normal stuff, I guess. Can't Dan bypass, let's see. Crushing damage and may stun. Embarrassing tantrum. Makes panic. Yeah, let's... I don't know though, this guy isn't really... I don't want to waste the stamina. This guy's not doing a ton of damage, it's just... he's taking a lot of hits. I'll be okay. However... yeah, there we go. And we're gonna do just a... that'll be fine. Gotta be getting through on this guy. There we go. Yeesh. That'll do it. Nice. Okay, well he's dead. Strangely resembles an office chair. Even appears to be a seat. It's facing the TV. Place something in the seat. Okay, well I don't get this. Huh. I'm not so sure. Strangely resembles, yeah, appears to be a seat facing the TV. Huh. I don't think I have what it's looking for. I don't necessarily know that I follow this puzzle. Can I look at any of these screens now? Okay, well... This seems fairly crucial. Let me get that money at least. Yeah, I still have Philippe's remains. Maybe someday we can revive Philippe. I don't know what to do with this. I have no idea what I would put in a chair. I've got no idea. I guess I could just try stuff. I shouldn't even still have this face, so I don't know, man. This one too, I think, is a bug that I have this. I think by now that's already been fixed, but before... I did that before it was, repaired within the game. Yeah, it's... I have no idea. I don't even know if I have the, I hope I got the right tape. I'm getting a bit scared that I could maybe, not get the good ending if I do these puzzles wrong. Turn the feed on. Okay, so I'm thinking about what this might actually even accomplish. So I could put something in the chair that would then I could expose to the security feed. I don't know what that would do. I don't quite understand. And I'm not sure what feeds I can switch to. Well, in any case, I guess I'll leave this alone for now. If it becomes a problem, I can come back later. I think I already did that. I have no idea what was in here though, I already forgot. But, oh wait, no, I couldn't go in there because 16 is in the door. So how do you do this then? I don't have any other way to get 18. Or wait, yeah I do. Maybe. No, I don't currently. I have Mercury, which is worth 0. I won't do it. Venus, which is worth 0 again. Earth disk, 1. Yeah, none of these are gonna add up. How do I get in? Everything's tied up here. Wacky. I'm gonna write these down real fast. I need this for later. So we got this for fast access. I'm gonna put this down. Okay. Alright, fun. Got that taken care of. So I wonder what the solution could possibly be there. Also, this is... okay, that's the way back out of the basement. And up here is... right, into this. So what's down there then? It's so easy to get lost in this little area. I think this just goes down to the area with the silverfish, right? Yeah. Okay, I have a better understanding of where I am now. Maybe this guy has a bit about this puzzle I forgot. It has been like a week since I've talked to him. Let's see, what are you looking for? Guardian, let's see, recording it all. Security camera. Most of the security cameras here are inside, that's a problem. To see if there's any recording outside, we need to look at the security footage first. If we do that, we get exposed to the visitor. So I wonder... I have an idea. I'm not sure that the feed I was on is the right one. And I may have recorded... hopefully I can write over the VHS. I'm sure I can. I doubt the game would let you soft lock on that. But, so let me go ahead and put the discs back in. Let's see. So, considering I need something to watch, that kind of filled me in on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's see, Sun Disk and Pluto. Alright. Let's see, turn the feed off. Alright, let me see if this works. Sorry, buddy. Put the guinea pig on the chair. Yeah, okay. That must be the solution to this. So you turn the feed on. Okay. Turn the feed off again. How you doing, buddy? No, maybe that's not the one. Switch camera. Switch camera. Switch camera. That's the one. Found it. Found it. Current feed, yes. Okay. Hey, buddy. Alright, well, I guess I have to fight this pig. I'm curious about this because I kind of know there's a second use for the pig, which I don't know a lot about it, but I did read something that made me not, I didn't infer right away to use the pig there because I kind of thought it had a different function, but I guess I'm wondering how that works now. Let's see. Being that is the case, let's see if I can, Cinnamon, oh. Gotta name the pig, huh? Alright. Should I beat this thing or not? I don't know, the game does say it'd be about a minute. I'd like to try to... Oh, hell. Actually, that's scary. $90 damage from an attack is pretty large. So... I just have to wait for 1 minute. Okay, I heard the tape click. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I could leave it there for now. I'm not sure if that has any benefit. Okay, so I have another of the 4 items I need now. Super. And I think the last one is this way. I'm actually pretty close to the direction I need to be going in. Let's see, I've been going for a fair bit. I don't know. I don't think that I can finish this game in like an hour per se. I might actually wrap it up here because I've got a whole area. I need to go through the parking garage, I think, to get the last item, and there might be a bit more involved with that too. So I might end my stream here. I'll go back and save, and I think that'll be it, and I can get another stream out of this game. I think I'll get a bit worn down by the time I get to the ending, and I'd rather feel what I can from it, so I don't want to be wearing myself down with all this, but it's a shame because I think that parking garage is going to be pretty fun. I wandered in there a bit and had to run away because of how scary the enemies were, but I got scared away by the cops, but yeah, a whole bunch of cars just driving around down there. Guys who are now cars. It's pretty good. But yeah, I think I'll hold off on that. Danger was exciting. Yes, exploration bonus, super. Okay. So as it is, I think yeah, I'll save here. I'll tie everything up next time. I think yeah, next time I play this will probably be enough to get me to the end of it. If I had to guess, I only have a few days left in game time. And yeah, I've been going long enough. I don't think I want to make this a 5-hour stream, you know. So I'm making good progress. I'm feeling positive about that. Let me save. See what Sybil has to say. Anything interesting since we last spoke? Yeah, do a save. I almost want to do a double save. I'm curious about that guinea pig stuff, so I might make a new save here. And I could save over one of these. I don't even remember what was here, but at this point, it's a lost concept. Wasn't too stressful. Have a good evening, I guess, if that's how you want to be about it. Okay, so good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I had a good time. This is a great game. Just full of strange things. Finally getting through Fred's apartment, seeing all that weird painter stuff. That was pretty cool. It seems like there are a lot of potential outcomes in that area, so that's fun. And then the other things I did, what else did I even accomplish just now? Jeez. I guess just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, the hands, the finding the different shops and stuff, the place with the VHS tapes, the little community down there at the fish and chips. Yeah, just neat things. A lot of just wonderful little ideas in this game, just all put together into an apartment building. Great setup for all of that. So yeah, I think I'll be done now. Thanks for anyone who came in today. It was very nice to just hang out and talk a bit, you know. I don't know if I'll stream any more today. I was tempted almost to come back with some more smaller, frivolous game. I've been playing Utopia Must Fall again lately. That's a really wonderful arcade game, modern arcade game with like, there's no progression system, there's no per se like modern roguelike elements, but at the same time, every run has a lot of very high variability. But I'm rambling. I don't think I'll be streaming anything else today. I may though. I may come back at like 11 at night or something, but I doubt it. As it is, it's been nice. I got nothing else to say. Yeah, I'll be streaming again next week. Monday for sure, but I might try to finish this Sunday night actually. We'll see. But I hope everyone has a nice evening. Take care, and thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, Misha. Yep. Appreciate you. Thanks. Yeah, take care.